Broadsword calling Danny boy.
Okay, YouTubers, this is Joe from ArtAlienTV. Now, I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers from South America and India and all over the world. Welcome aboard. Great to have you on. Right, now, today, we're going to have a very quick look at this Sol 784 image. Now, this is the front left. Well, no, it's the right, actually. Right Hazcam. 784. The link will be in the description. There's the link up there, and it's this totally bona fide site, of course. This is the NASA JPL website, and we have this image, which is a black and white 1 megapixel image. Nothing brilliant about it, but there are some interesting things in here. Some very strange looking rocks in here, which there always are on Mars. And the object I'm concentrating on today is just here, just to the right of center of the image. Right, I've got it up in the photo gallery here so we can zoom in, and here it is. Now, there's lots of funny looking rocks around here, I get that. There's this sort of concrete looking stuff lying around. A lot of it's split and makes funny kind of crazy paving shapes all over the place. Like here, I mean, that looks almost like a sword blade, but you can see where it's split away from this slab here, this kind of paving stone, and you've got all these weird shapes. But this thing here is very different. If you look at underneath this object, it has a shiny area underneath, which means it's kind of reflecting something from the surface. So this may well be a metallic object. Now, you can't tell a lot from that, so I've got it up in my graphics processing software here, and I've drawn around it. Let me show you the raw image first. Here's the raw image. Here it is here. Let's have the hand tool there a minute. There we go. Here's the object. Doesn't look much. Now, what I've done is I've clipped it out and enlarged it, and I've trimmed it back to 1280-720 so it fits in the video player. I'll put a couple of these clips in at the end of the video so you can see them up close again. There it is. Now, if you look carefully here, it looks to have a handle here and a very strange kind of bulbous area here, and some sort of weird stuff going on here. Now, I don't know whether all of this is joined to this object or not. It's hard to say, but I've drawn around it anyway and highlighted it just to get a better look at the thing. Now, this looks very much like a gun handle here, not unlike the gun I found previously. I found what looks to be like an old pistol lying on the surface. In fact, it's not very far from this object here. It's only probably a few meters away, taken on the previous Sol, I think, a day or two before. So check that out. Check out the Mars pistol if you get a chance. And this has been sitting on my desktop for weeks now, because I was a bit reluctant to publish it, because I think, well, what is it? Is it a pistol? Is it a ray gun? Is it a grease gun? Is it some kind of tool? Is it just a rock? I mean, the handle here does look remarkably well shaped and crafted, and it's unlike anything else in the area, because it's so nicely shaped. And you have this light area here. It's probably more obvious here. You can see this light area coming round, which means this may well be metallic, because metallic objects reflect. And if you look at the rocks around here, they're matte, and they've just got one shadow. This has a shadow and a highlight underneath it. Now, is this metallic? It could well be. It's a low-res image, hard to tell for sure, but it looks like some kind of ray gun or some kind of grease gun, like you would use to oil a tank or a vehicle. You know, like this looks very much like a handle, and this looks like some sort of weird apparatus sticking up here. Is it a ray gun? Is it some kind of weird weapon, or is it a tool? Could it be a hammer? I mean, this could be round the wrong way. Let's flip it round the other way. Let's flip it, and let's rotate it. Let's go that way. Now if you look at this way round, it could be some kind of tool. This could be a handle here, and this stuff behind it may actually be nothing to do with this. It could be just lying on top of that. So I may have drawn round it wrong there, and I may have got this wrong. I really don't know. If you've got any ideas, leave a comment. Let me know what you think it is. Let me turn it round that way again. There we go. Back to normal. So yeah, what is it? Is it a hammer? Is it some kind of tool? Is it some kind of weapon? Is it just a rock? Is it what? I don't know. Answers on the postcard as usual. Another game of Interplanetary I Spy gone wrong. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you soon.